I'd like to introduce Jayne Thomas from Canada, and Jayne has multiple sclerosis. Welcome, Jayne.
Hi, Linda.
Could you tell us when you were diagnosed?
Yeah, I don't remember the exact date, and that's because I choose not to, but it was in the fall of 2000.
Okay, and how old were you at the time?
Let me do my math. I was 41.
41. Okay. And what was your life like before diagnosis? I mean, were you a very active person?
Oh, very much so. I used to be a runner, uh, and then I was switched to power walking because it's harder. It was not as hard on your joints.
Hmm.
But at any rate, I was very active. I worked out all the time. I was that girl on front of the workout magazines with a six pack and I was raising four children on my own.
Okay. So you were extremely busy.
Very busy. I was working about 45 to 50 hours a week.
Wow. And what impact did your diagnosis have on you and your family?
The day I found out, I think my sister took me shopping and I really did just walk around in a daze. I couldn't comprehend it.
Hmm.
Even though he said, yes, you do have it. It was a self-denial. I didn't
Yes.
hear those words.
Mhm.
And then, anger set in, um, sorrow, the whole thing. I had to tell my children, and that was the battle, do I tell them or not? But I did have to tell them because we were all on our own. And I was afraid that one morning, what if I woke up and I was paralyzed and they didn't know what to do?
Mm.
So we had to have a chat about that.
And what were your symptoms at that time?
At that time, little things like if I was overtired, my right eye would get blurry. I had things happen to me before when I was married. I got up one morning and I just collapsed to the floor. I stood right up, but my legs just gave way. At that time, though, if I was walking too fast, I would start limping. Fatigue had set in. It would hit me within minutes. All of a sudden, I had to lay down and nap.
Hmm.
When I napped, it would be for a good 2 hours. And weakness. It was just horrible.
Yes, yes. And what were your symptoms like before you found LDN? Had your MS advanced much in that time?
Oh yeah, that was a crazy time. I was actually in the hospital for about 10 weeks, 10 and a half weeks.
Wow.
And I wish I'd found the LDN before that because I wouldn't have been in the hospital. I didn't find it until about a year later. And by that time, I was in a wheelchair, but I could stand. And I just kept Googling and Googling to find something. And I was tired all the time, fatigued. My speech was going, which I did not know. Nobody told me. When you think you sound natural, you're normal.
Hmm.
I wasn't.
Yes.
Slurred speech. I had mountainous fatigue. It was crazy, and I was searching for that miracle pill.
Hmm.
It
So
was
when you found LDN on the internet, how did you go about obtaining a prescription?
I printed up. I killed a tree basically. Um, I took in all this paperwork to him, and he only read one paper. He looked at this about naltrexone, and he understood the concept right away. And he said, "Okay, um, I trust your judgment." And he wrote me the script right then and there
Hmm.
for 1.5 milligrams. No, I'm sorry, he wrote it for 3 milligrams. And I went high because that back then that was a different protocol, right?
Yes.
And I was so happy that I ordered it immediately, and I started on it. And He said to me, okay, I want to see you within the next 2 months.
Hmm.
You know, my word.
Did you have problems filling your prescription in Canada?
Oh gosh, no. We have compounding pharmacies in Toronto that are more than willing to do it.
Hmm.
There was at least, I dealt with one that was really fantastic. They suggested the best fillers for me. They understood it because I guess there's a few other people that were ordering LDN.
Hmm.
I had no problems at all.
So how long have you been taking it now, Jane?
It was 2 years this February.
Right. And how has LDN helped with your symptoms in that time?
Well, within the first month, this is no word of a lie, within the first month, my dysphagia, that speech problem went away.
Yes.
My bladder, that 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 embarrassing incontinence that we all have to suffer through,
Hmm.
disappeared. Um, I had energy that was, I didn't know what to do with myself because I couldn't believe how much energy I had. I was able to start going out at night.
Hmm.
It was fantastic. I would get up earlier in the morning and feel really good, not feeling fatigued and wanting to crawl back into bed. I felt fantastic.
Did you have any introductory side effects when you first started?
Yeah, actually I did. Because I started so high so quickly, I was 3 milligrams, and because the protocol is different, I did have spasticity. I did, but I took valerian root, which helped somewhat. Um, then this one doctor put me on Baclofen, which was a big mistake, um, and I would never touch that again. So my other doctor put me on Valium for the spasticity, and it disappeared. Then I went right back to valerian root. I had a headache that lasted, I would say, about a week, a dull throbbing headache. Ibuprofen was my best friend.
Hmm.
Uh, Other than that, no, nothing bad. I mean, it was something that I could cope with
Hmm.
because along with those side effects, I felt fantastic.
Right. So what would you say your life is like now?
Um, it is a better quality of life. I don't feel that, how can I word this in a way that's not going to be, I don't feel that my life is a death sentence anymore.
Hmm.
It's given me hope. I am a very firm advocate for LDN. I'm always suggesting it for other people. I'm actually getting my other friend on it as we speak. We're meeting tomorrow, and I'm talking to her caregiver, and I'm getting her on LDN. So it's changed my life dramatically.
And I have to ask, will you continue taking LDN?
I'm a lifer.
And what
I'm
would you
a
and what would you say to other people with multiple sclerosis who are thinking